in a way, it's always special to play in your hometown because you've, you know, I've spent the last 3 days trying to dig up old friends that I haven't seen for 100 years and to see if they want to come and see the shows. It's going to be special because you're playing to people that you grew up with. And plus that, you know, there seem to be so many people coming from all types of corners of the world to come and see the show.
I come from London.
I come from Mexico.
Germany.
Seattle, United States.
All the way from Korea. We are from Spain.
Manchester, UK.
Germany.
We're from Russia.
Houston, Texas. Toronto, Canada. Italy.
Love their music. They're doing a farewell show, and this is their hometown. This is the last 3 concerts ever that they're doing. We want to be a part of this farewell.
We are here starting from 6 a.m.
7:20 I was here.
We arrived at 6 a.m.
We were here early this morning. We had to be early.
At 6 o'clock in the morning.
In Norway, I really feel for them because it's been brutally cold this whole week. So I really hope they dress for that. It can't be comfortable now.
We came early to have a great spot.
We want to be right in front.
I want to be close to the stage.
It makes me feel terrible. It makes me feel like I should be inviting them to sleep over at my house or at least provide some sort of... I mean, they're nuts. They're absolutely nuts.
Take me on.
It feels like we've had 3 different careers. You know, we had the beginning where it's all the kind of crazy mania stuff, and then we had the bit in the middle where we sort of turn into more of a... it was a different type of band. It was a little more serious, and then coming back and sort of being greeted by a lot of fans and people that seemed to have missed us. That was a very nice feeling.
One of the great things for me about this second run and getting the kind of I wouldn't say accolades, but getting respect from my peers, sort of reappraisal of the band, all that stuff has to me been quite meaningful, and I think I've also managed to really enjoy myself. And certain parts of this farewell tour, I've been able to take something also from the audience, and I think that's really vital.
You know, I think that after the break in the 90s, it was very nice to see that a lot of the... Before that time, there was a lot of talk about cheekbones and this and favorite color and all that stuff. And it was cool to see after taking a 7-year break that it was really about, okay, I happen to like that song and I actually like this song. And it was more about what we were trying to achieve and less about the stuff that we've been sort of, that sort of teen ghetto that they assigned us to, that was sort of breaking away, and people were allowed to just listen to the music for what it was.
When I was in India, when very little Western music, I even made it to India, and they was Take On Me, and then the album Hunting High and Low pretty much changed the way I thought about Western music.
I can't say that it's not somehow an ego boost to be told that what we did was important to people. That is the ultimate compliment, I guess.
This is the motto of our love for AHA.
Yes. You made the soundtrack of our lives.
I think they have been part of my personal history. I mean, we belong to each other.
It means everything. They're great.
I'm hunting high and low, and now she's telling me.
There were like a couple of years where people were like pretty much camping outside your doorstep. So every day, you know, you would sort of see them, and if you want to pop over buy some milk, you think like, oh, do I want to do that? I want to spend half an hour on the talking, or you know, you like sneak and see if there's anybody there. They're all super nice people, but it got a little bit too much, you know. And it's kind of fun to see them now because I know now they're of course much more. They're on a totally different type of place, and we can totally laugh about it.
I feel like there's a deeper connection now, and some of the same people who were there in the beginning. The only difference is that they drive flashy cars than we do.
This is 2 generations of AHA fans. This is Anais, the mom, and this is Denise, the daughter from Spain. And they've been to 15 concerts of AHA together. And she's only 15 years old. Since she was a baby, she's been listening to AHA.
My darling one, I'm calling on you.
We have always had separate dressing rooms, but on the other hand, we've lived on top of each other for so long. It's never been an issue. We've always been fortunate to be on a level where that's not an issue, you know, sort of success-wise.
Generally, I don't really get nervous as such. I used to, but I don't anymore.
I'm nervous to not give it what I can give it, you know. Just want to make sure I leave everything on the field.
You know, you just hang there and wait, sort things out. All of a sudden, you remember something in a split second before you go on stage. You try and cut that a little sooner in a way, so that you don't have to run back and fetch it.
Closer it gets to the stage time, you know, I kind of just warm up the voice and get your blood boiling.
That was Paul, I believe. Oh, yeah, that's Paul.
In the earlier part of the tour, we had like a little sort of temple union where we just spent some time together, which is a very good thing to do.
Yeah, I mean, normally we have a half hour before the show where we sort of play some instruments and faff around.
But as you settle in, the need for it in a way is not so pressing, and then it falls behind, and you forget about it. But a tour goes in waves, so I think we could have been better at keeping up on the temple moment.
We're supposed to be rehearsing this this tribute song for tomorrow. Thank you, Cleo. And no one's taken a step towards rehearsal today, so I've just been kind of reminding everyone by playing it really loud, you know, through the walls. Come on, guys.
This tour has been going on now for like 7 months, you know, and it's a bit unusual for AHA to do something like this.
It's been really very good tour. It's been a great tour. It's been a real tour.
What we are looking here now is a fraction of what we did in the stadiums. The stadiums we did a couple of weeks ago were, I mean, a 17-meter wide stage.
In a way, this is a little bit more showbiz than we normally have done in the past, in a way, announcing this book tour and stuff like that.
My ambition for this was that Morten should feel that he was part of creating it, not just part of something that someone else was doing. I hope that's achieved. When I looked at him today, when I looked at him last night, I felt there was a genuine connection with the audience. I felt that he was proud to be there.
You know, we're kind of in our prime because we have so much more experience these days, and I don't feel that we've lost any stamina, really.
I think the show is an overall, it's a great success, and I think the crowd loves the show and loves the band. I'm a little bit afraid of how I would feel in a couple of hours, because after 11 years, I don't know really. I'm now going to everybody in the crew and just say goodbye, because it could be that I'm really, I don't know, sad, and I don't know.
It's really heartbreaking and tear-jerking. What can I say? It's an emotional experience, but it's lovely to share it with the rest of the fans.
I try not to think about it, but I know I will feel very sad.
I'm in denial about the whole thing. I refuse to believe it.
It's making me very, very sad. I will be very sad.
Dejected.
It's a pity for us.
Yeah, I'll definitely be missing playing the shows and missing the songs and playing, hearing Morten's voice.
Makes me sad to think about that, actually.
All the fans around me, a lot of them, were really in tears. I mean, seeing them, I was moved to tears, especially when they were doing Forever Not Yours, followed by Stay on These Roads. I mean, I was really in tears, and it's gonna be really very emotional.
I was just looking out on the audience today, and I was realizing how many of the faces that I've seen before. And we've had an incredibly loyal following, and I can't really speculate to why, except, I take it as a compliment that we've meant something to some people, and they give us the time of day, and it's much appreciated.
We love you!
Love you, gonna miss you.
I will love them forever.
I wish that we consider.
Please don't stop. A part of our life is finished now, and we can finally start another one.
It's going to be a new beginning because, as they said, they're retiring as a band, not as individuals. So we're going to follow them as individuals.
Thank you for these 25 years.
Merci beaucoup.
Yeah, thank you so much.
We love your music so much. Thank you.
And I know how to hide all my sorrow and pain. I'll do my crying in the rain.
It feels wholesome. It feels, I think, victorious, really. It's been a really packed year. I'm 51 now, and it's fun to be able to, to meet that in much the same way that I did when I was 25, and see that it's kind of there. There's not much that has fallen off, I suppose.
Never take away my misery.
I think everything that we've done individually, everything we will do individually, will be a testament to the magical chemistry that was there at some point. I think we tried to keep that for as long as we could, and I think to end it this way leaves you with everything's going to be bittersweet, but I'm really proud that we've managed to walk off a stage as relevant and as celebrated as we are now, and making the music that we've made.
Of course, you would have done everything differently now if you'd done it again. Sure, we could have had a smoother ride at times, and I think it would have been a lot. It would have helped a lot, but that just wasn't in the cards. It could have been a lot worse. I mean, most bands last 2-3 years. I mean, we managed to stick it together for 25, so it's not that bad.
I may be a fool, but till then, darling, you never see me complain. I'll do my crying.
The driving force has been music, and we have given it all. And this is the end of the road.
I'll do my crying in the rain.